don't know.
Christina Coleman with GlobalGrind.com. Right now, we are standing in front of the spot where Mike Brown was gunned down by a Ferguson police officer in the Canfield apartments.
He shot again, and once my friend felt that shot, he turned around and he put his hands in the air, and he started to get down, but the officer still approached with his weapon drawn, and he fired several more shots.
No justice, no peace.
Instantly, hundreds gathered, angered and saddened by what they call a complete overreaction by the officer. Now a family is demanding answers.
Well, what's going on right now has been going on for years with our people. We've been oppressed. Police officer has murdered an innocent kid. They trying to hide things up under the rug. We're no longer standing for it. We're sick and tired of being sick and tired. We need to get some justice.
4 days after Michael Brown was shot dead by Ferguson police officers, we're here to talk to residents, the community, about how they feel. And I have to say, they're frustrated. They want justice. They want transparency from the police department, and they're not getting any of that.
And we were here present when Mike Brown was gunned down. We did not necessarily see the shooting. We heard it. We were sitting on our porch, and you know, when you hear gunfire, you get out a dodge.
You are pretty. You're so fine. Just going over some of your videos. How could I forget?
We went back in the house after about 9 shots. We came around the corner. He was laying here. It was one police officer here with him, not two. And the car was still in the middle of the street from, I guess, the aftermath of the shooting. And he was just laying there dying.
Hands up, don't shoot. Because Mike Brown had his hands up and he still got gunned down by the officer.
Have you not stolen when you were a kid? I've done the same thing. Do I deserve to be shot in my back? Do I deserve to lift my hands and have somebody kill me like I'm a dog? These times aren't over with. This is what I have to explain to my kids.
They're trying to villainize Mike Brown even through his death and make him be like some type of superhero / crazy person who is just running the streets in terror, and that's not true. Stop lying on the dead, tell the truth on the living, give up the police officer, arrest him, charge him, and lock him up.
With tear gas, rubber bullets, and stun grenades. So we're on the ground observing, recording, and also, you know, protesting in peace with the community until we get justice for Mike Brown and his family.
The tragic death of Mike Brown. That's what people came to demonstrate about. But what it quickly became is a conversation about our civil rights. Because people have a right to peacefully protest, especially on public property, especially on sidewalks. And almost from day one, those rights were being violated by the local police.
I heard a resident the other day say, vote for who? All of them suck. But when you say that, then you end up with a white mayor, a city council that doesn't know you, an all-white police force in an all-black town.
I'm not calling for violence in any way, shape, or form, but you cannot get mad at anybody for reacting. After a while, you just get tired of this shit, man. And we're tired. This is an experiment for America that's watching this shit. I'm saying it. I'm putting it out there. This is an experiment. Because just like Katrina, just like all this is an experiment. Because what they're getting all of their findings here, they about to do this shit in another major city. And it might not be this year, but it's coming. And remember this damn video when you see it. This is an experiment. They want to see how far they can push people before all out war happens on our ground soil.
I'm trying to explain what's happening here. And if I got to explain to you after you see them tanks, I ain't got time.
I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, Ferguson, Missouri. Giving the image of a white man exiled from our original land, closed in like wild, untamed animals living in the land of the free. But that's another subject, because free doesn't apply for you nor me.
I'm American. I'm American. Yeah. That's why we're here.
If that big building with all them people living in it blew up this morning because of a gas main break, it didn't just stop it. That's been leaking and leaking and leaking. Nobody paid attention to it. That's what this is. If this is just some thuggish stuff, how come they don't do it every night? Huh? How come it not happen every night? Prostitutes work every night. Huh? People that sell whiskey work every night. How come this just erupted at a certain time when something happened? They said he stole some cigars and I'm supposed to die? Huh? I'm supposed to die?
Yeah. The Bible tells us when it's going to come. When you as a people turn back to me. Yes. When you do what I say. Yes. It's not hard. Hallelujah. It's not hard. Hallelujah. The book know what we supposed
Preach,
to do.
brother, preach.
He say many are called and few are chosen.
Yes.
Are you going to be a part of the few?
Yes.
Everybody ain't going to get this.
Yes.
Everybody that go to church
Yes.
on Sunday not going to get
Yes.
this. You got to have Sunday every day.
Yes.
We need to stick together, get organized. They want us to stand down, and we're doing exactly what they asked us to do. We do what we need to do right now, because back in the 60s, they was hollering no justice, no peace. It's 2015, we still holler no justice, no peace. We need to do something different.
I was very disappointed that the police chief chose the moment that he released the name of the officer, which we've been asking for days. He chose that moment to release this unrelated, completely unrelated information about a theft involving Mike Brown. First of all, it's no information that we did not know already. There's been witness accounts before that talked about the theft of 3 boxes of cigarillos. But nowhere in America is the theft of cigarillos or the jaywalking a capital offense. And so I think what we're seeing is yet another case of the Ferguson police mishandling this situation and making the situation worse.
Jay Nixon pulls up with at least 8 to 10 state troopers. And he pulls up, hops out for a brief 3 seconds and get back in, and he escalates out. I don't want to say it was a show. Maybe it was respect, I suppose, but yeah, okay. He could have did more. He could have did more.
We are not going to let that, we're not going to let that cause us to ruin our neighborhood, because then we lose. We're not going to do that. We know that shouldn't have been released in the manner that it was. If that was released to incite us, we're going to show you that we're bigger than that in Ferguson. Yes, sir. That we're bigger than that. We're still going to smile today, and we're still going to get along today. So you can release a video. Jackson. It is not going to turn us against each other in this community.
They were. African Americans are here. We're successful. We have an African American president because we hit the streets and we march and we demonstrate non-violently. And that's why we're here to spread the movement. Not a moment. This is not a moment. This is a movement. Right. It's not a moment. Say it again. Movement.
We need the truth. You know what I'm saying, on Mike Brown, on Mike Brown's murder. We need the name, the video. Where's the video? I mean, we need justice for real. Like, I just summed up, we need justice.
Every world leader, UN, Bilderberg Group, Rothschild Group, you are at a precipice. Koch brothers, you are at a precipice. CDC, you are at a precipice. World Health Organization, you are at a precipice.
And even though the scene is peaceful, calm, and hopeful, the residents of Ferguson, however, still want justice for Mike Brown. The tide may be changing, but the fight isn't over.